Top 3 powerful foods that improve joint lubrication and reduce pain naturally. Are you tired of dealing with stiff, painful joints? Well, today's video is for you. We're diving into the top 3 foods that can help support your joint health and make lubrication easier, so you can move with more flexibility and less discomfort. From fatty fish that reduce inflammation to bone broth that nurtures your cartilage, and the incredible power of olive oil. We've got all the natural remedies you need to keep your joints feeling their best. Stick around as we break down these joint-loving foods and give you practical tips for adding them to your routine. Let's get into it. Number 1. Fatty fish. Salmon, mackerel, sardines. Let's talk about something that's a true game changer when it comes to supporting your joint health. Fatty fish. Yes, we're talking about fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. These aren't just tasty options to add to your plate. They're powerhouse foods that can make a huge difference in how your joints feel. So, if you're someone who's looking for natural ways to boost joint lubrication and keep those joints moving smoothly, fatty fish should definitely be a staple in your diet. Now let's break it down. What makes fatty fish so amazing for your joints is their incredible omega-3 fatty acid content. These little guys, particularly EPA and DHA, are essential fatty acids that our bodies can't produce on their own. We have to get them from food, and fortunately, fatty fish are one of the best sources out there. But why are omega-3s so important? Well, they're not just good for heart health. They play a major role in reducing inflammation in the body, especially around the joints. When you have inflammation around your joints, it can lead to stiffness, pain, and discomfort. Omega-3s work by helping to lower the production of inflammatory molecules, which means less swelling and more ease in movement. Think of it like this. Omega-3s are like the natural oil for your joints, keeping everything running smoothly and without that squeaky, stiff feeling that we sometimes experience. And let's be real. Who doesn't want that? One of the best things about omega-3s from fatty fish is how they help support synovial fluid production. This fluid is what keeps your joints lubricated, so it's essential for maintaining joint mobility. Imagine trying to run your car engine without oil. It would wear out pretty quickly, right? Your joints are the same way. Omega-3s help keep that synovial fluid flowing, ensuring your joints have that necessary cushion to move with ease. Now, you might be wondering, okay, that all sounds great, but why salmon, mackerel, and sardines specifically? Great question. Mackerel is another fantastic option. It's not just full of omega-3s, but it also offers a generous dose of vitamin D, which is so important for joint health. In fact, vitamin D helps regulate the calcium in your bones, which works hand in hand with joint function. Mackerel's rich flavor makes it an exciting addition to your meals, and it's also a quick option for those busy days when you don't have time to cook an elaborate meal. Sardines, though small in size, are mighty when it comes to nutrients. They're packed with omega-3s and also provide a hefty dose of calcium. When we talk about bone health, calcium is crucial for keeping your bones strong, which in turn supports your joints. Plus, sardines are often available canned, making them super convenient to add to salads, pasta dishes, or even just enjoy as a snack. They're one of those unsung heroes that might not get as much attention, but are absolutely worth incorporating into your routine. So now you might be thinking, how much of this fatty fish do I need to eat to make a difference? Well, it doesn't take much to reap the benefits. Just aim for 2 to 3 servings of fatty fish a week. That could be as simple as adding a few pieces of salmon to your salad, enjoying a mackerel fillet for dinner, or having a sardine sandwich for lunch. Small changes like these can have a big impact over time. And don't worry if you're not a big fan of fish. There are ways to make it more palatable. You can get creative with seasonings, marinades, and cooking methods to enhance the flavor. Plus, There are also omega-3 supplements available if you find it difficult to get enough from food alone. But trust me, if you can enjoy a delicious piece of fish every now and then, your joints will thank you. Now, let's talk about something that may be on your mind. What if you're worried about mercury in fish? It's true that some fish can contain higher levels of mercury, but the great news is that fatty fish, like salmon, mackerel, and sardines, are considered safe and are actually some of the best choices for reducing inflammation without the worry of high mercury content. When you choose wild-caught fish, especially from cleaner waters, you're getting the best possible source of omega-3s with minimal risk. The best part? It's not just your joints that benefit from fatty fish. These omega-3s are also fantastic for your heart, brain, and even skin. So you're giving your body a complete boost by adding these healthy fish into your meals. You're not just lubricating your joints, you're supporting your entire well-being. If you're still on the fence, try this. The next time you're planning your meals for the week, think about how you can incorporate more fatty fish. Whether it's a salmon dinner, a mackerel lunch, or a sardine snack, small changes add up. Over time, you'll start to feel the difference, not only in your joints, but in your overall health too. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines are truly one of the best natural ways to promote joint lubrication and reduce inflammation. By making them a regular part of your diet, you're giving your body the support it needs to stay mobile, flexible, and pain-free. So, go ahead and grab that delicious piece of fish. You're doing something amazing for your joints, and your body will thank you for it. Number 2, bone broth. Now, let's move on to another absolute gem when it comes to promoting joint health: bone broth. This isn't just some old-school remedy your grandma might have mentioned. Bone broth is making a serious comeback, and for a good reason. If you're serious about nourishing your joints, this rich, savory liquid could be exactly what you need to enhance your joint lubrication and overall mobility. So, why exactly is bone broth so amazing for your joints? The magic happens in the ingredients. Bone broth is made by simmering animal bones, often from beef, chicken, or turkey, along with connective tissue, for extended periods of time. This slow cooking process breaks down the collagen, gelatin, and other nutrients found in the bones and cartilage, turning them into a nutrient-packed broth that is easy for your body to absorb. Bone broth is making a serious comeback, and for a good reason. If you're serious about nourishing your joints, this rich, savory liquid could be exactly what you need to enhance your joint lubrication and overall mobility. So, why exactly is bone broth so amazing for your joints? The magic happens in the ingredients. Bone broth is made by simmering animal bones, often from beef, chicken, or turkey, along with connective tissue for extended periods of time. This slow cooking process breaks down the collagen, gelatin, and other nutrients found in the bones and cartilage, turning them into a nutrient-packed broth that is easy for your body to absorb. Let's talk about collagen for a moment, because this is where the real power lies. Collagen is the protein that makes up your connective tissues, including the cartilage in your joints. It gives your joints structure, flexibility, and strength. Over time, as we age, our collagen production naturally declines, which can contribute to joint stiffness, pain, and even the breakdown of cartilage. This is where bone broth comes in to save the day. The collagen and gelatin in bone broth help support the regeneration of cartilage, keeping your joints strong, flexible, and healthy, and lubricated. Essentially, by consuming bone broth, you're directly replenishing the very building blocks your body uses to maintain joint health. But that's not all. Bone broth is also a rich source of glucosamine and chondroitin, two substances that are commonly used in joint supplements. These compounds are found naturally in the cartilage of animals and are known for their ability to help repair and rebuild damaged joint tissues. They also support the production of synovial fluid, the natural lubricant that keeps your joints moving smoothly. So, when you sip on a cup of bone broth, you're not just hydrating, you're actively supporting your body's ability to keep your joints well lubricated and functioning properly. Another important benefit of bone broth is that it's full of amino acids like glycine, proline, and arginine. These amino acids play a key role in reducing inflammation and supporting tissue repair, which is critical when it comes to joint health. Glycine, for instance, helps to regulate the body's inflammatory responses, while proline helps to rebuild damaged collagen. Arginine, on the other hand, supports healthy circulation, which can improve the delivery of nutrients to your joints and help flush out toxins. Together, these amino acids work in harmony to reduce pain and inflammation while promoting healing in your joints. Now let's talk about how you can add this joint-supporting powerhouse to your diet. The great thing about bone broth is that it's incredibly versatile. You can enjoy it as a warm, comforting drink, or you can incorporate it into a wide variety of dishes. Whether you're sipping on a cup of hot broth to warm you up on a chilly day, using it as the base for soups and stews, or adding it to sauces and gravies, there are so many ways to work this nutritious liquid into your routine. If you're wondering about how much bone broth you should be drinking to see the benefits for your joints, the answer is fairly simple. Aim for 1 to 2 cups a day. That's it? Just a small daily serving can go a long way in providing your joints with the nutrients they need to stay healthy. And don't worry about it being a hassle to make. While you can certainly make your own bone broth at home by simmering bones for several hours, there are plenty of high-quality store-bought options available as well. Just be sure to choose bone broth that is organic and free of any added preservatives or artificial ingredients. But here's the thing, bone broth isn't just good for your joints. It's also incredibly nourishing for your skin, hair, nails, and gut health. The collagen in bone broth helps to keep your skin firm and youthful, reducing the appearance of wrinkles and fine lines. It can also strengthen your hair and nails, promoting growth and preventing breakage. And since bone broth is packed with gut-healing nutrients, it's wonderful for supporting digestion, improving gut health, and even boosting your immune system. In fact, many people find that drinking bone broth regularly can improve their overall sense of well-being, not just their joint health. If you're new to bone broth, it's understandable to be a little skeptical. You might be thinking, is this really going to make a difference in my joints? And the answer is a resounding yes. If you've been struggling with joint pain, stiffness, or inflammation, incorporating bone broth into your routine could be just the natural solution you've been looking for. The beauty of bone broth is that it's not a quick fix. It's something that works best when consumed consistently over time. By adding it to your diet regularly, you're giving your body the nourishment it needs to support long-term joint health. Now, if you're not a fan of the taste of bone broth on its own, there are plenty of ways to make it more enjoyable. Some people like to add a little sea salt or a splash of apple cider vinegar to enhance the flavor. You can even add herbs like thyme, rosemary, or garlic to make it more aromatic. Or, if you prefer to sneak it into meals, use bone broth as a base for soups, risottos, or even as a cooking liquid for grains like quinoa or rice. Once you start experimenting with different ways to use bone broth, you'll find that it's a delicious and nourishing addition to your diet. If you're still unsure whether bone broth is the right fit for you, consider this. It's one of the most nutrient-dense, bioavailable foods you can consume. Your body can easily absorb and use the nutrients found in bone broth, which means it's working immediately to support joint health, reduce inflammation, and help with lubrication. Plus, it's an affordable and accessible way to support your joints naturally. No need for expensive supplements or treatments. In summary, bone broth is a game-changing food when it comes to joint lubrication and overall joint health. It's packed with collagen, glucosamine, chondroitin, and amino acids that work together to repair, rebuild, and lubricate your joints. Whether you drink it on its own or incorporate it into your meals, bone broth is a simple, natural way to support your joints and reduce inflammation. So, if you haven't already, start adding bone broth to your diet today. Your joints and your body as a whole will thank you. Number 3. Olive oil. Let's dive into the third powerhouse food on our list that can make a real difference when it comes to joint lubrication. Olive oil. If you're already familiar with olive oil, you probably know it's a staple of the Mediterranean diet, and for good reason. It's not just a flavorful addition to salads or a delicious drizzle over your favorite dishes. It's a liquid gold that can do wonders for your joints. If you're looking for a natural, effective way to support your joint health and keep them lubricated, olive oil should definitely be on your radar. First, let's talk about the key ingredient in olive oil that makes it such a great choice for joint health. Its high content of monounsaturated fats. These fats are often called healthy fats because they help reduce bad cholesterol levels and support overall heart health. But what's even more exciting is that these monounsaturated fats have powerful anti-inflammatory properties, which is exactly what your joints need. Inflammation is a leading cause of joint pain, stiffness, and swelling, so reducing it is a crucial step in promoting healthy, well-lubricated joints. When we think about joint pain, especially conditions like arthritis, what's really happening at the joint level is an inflammatory process. Inflammation in the joints leads to the breakdown of cartilage and a reduction in synovial fluid, which is the fluid that keeps your joints well lubricated and moving smoothly. So by reducing inflammation, olive oil helps protect your cartilage and support the production of synovial fluid, essentially keeping your joints better lubricated and more flexible. Now let's get into the specifics of how olive oil works its magic. The secret lies in a compound found in extra virgin olive oil called oleocanthal. This polyphenol has been shown to work in a similar way to non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, NSAIDs, like ibuprofen, but without the negative side effects. Oleocanthal acts as a natural anti-inflammatory, helping to reduce the production of inflammatory enzymes in the body. Essentially, it helps to block the same pain-causing chemicals that are blocked by common over-the-counter pain relievers, which means it can offer some relief from joint discomfort in a natural, healthy way. But that's not all. Olive oil also contains a variety of other antioxidants, including vitamin E, which helps protect your joints from oxidative stress. Oxidative stress happens when there's an imbalance of free radicals and antioxidants in the body, and it can lead to the damage of joint tissues. By including olive oil in your diet, you're giving your body a boost of antioxidants to help fight that oxidative stress, ultimately protecting your joints and reducing wear and tear over time. Another benefit of olive oil is that it helps with the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins, like vitamin D, A, E, and K. These vitamins are essential for maintaining bone and joint health, and olive oil helps your body absorb them more efficiently. For example, vitamin D plays a key role in calcium absorption, which is important for keeping your bones strong. And strong bones are crucial for maintaining joint integrity. When you include olive oil in your meals, you're not just helping your joints directly, you're also improving the overall health of your bones, which, of course, supports joint function. Now, let's talk about how you can incorporate olive oil into your daily routine. The good news is, it couldn't be easier. You probably already have olive oil in your kitchen, and it's incredibly versatile. You can drizzle it over salads, use it as a base for dressings, or toss it with vegetables before roasting them. It's also great for sautéing, though you'll want to be mindful of not heating it to very high temperatures, as it's best consumed at medium heat to preserve its delicate polyphenols. You can also add olive oil to your smoothies or use it in baking. For example, using olive oil in place of butter when making baked goods can not only enhance the flavor, but also provide you with those beneficial fats for your joints. Some people even enjoy a teaspoon of olive oil straight up, especially first thing in the morning, to kickstart their day with an anti-inflammatory boost. It's an easy habit to start, and you'll feel the benefits in no time. But how much olive oil should you aim to include in your diet? The recommendation is to consume about 1 to 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil daily. This amount is enough to provide you with the anti-inflammatory and antioxidant benefits without going overboard. Keep in mind, the quality of the olive oil matters a lot here. Extra virgin olive oil is the best option because it's the least processed, retaining the highest levels of polyphenols, antioxidants, and healthy fats. When choosing your olive oil, look for one that is cold-pressed, as this means it has been extracted using a method that preserves its nutritional value. Now, you may be wondering, can olive oil really make a significant impact on my joint health? And the answer is yes, absolutely. When you consistently include olive oil in your diet, you're giving your body the tools it needs to reduce inflammation, protect your cartilage, and improve the lubrication of your joints. Over time, this can lead to less pain, more flexibility, and better overall joint health. Plus, it's a simple and delicious way to support your joints every day. The beauty of olive oil is that it doesn't just help with joint health. It's also incredibly nourishing for your heart, skin, and overall well-being. It's one of those foods that truly provides a wide range of benefits. So when you drizzle that extra virgin olive oil over your salad or toss it with your roasted vegetables, know that you're not only making your meal taste incredible, but you're also giving your joints the care and attention they deserve. If you've been looking for a natural way to lubricate your joints and reduce inflammation, look no further than olive oil. It's an easy, delicious, and effective addition to your diet that can have a profound impact on your joint health. So next time you're cooking, reach for that bottle of olive oil. Your joints will thank you for it. Summary: to wrap things up, we've covered some incredible foods that can help support your joint health and make lubrication easier. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines are packed with omega-3s that fight inflammation and promote joint flexibility. Bone broth nourishes your joints with collagen and glucosamine, while olive oil's healthy fats and antioxidants reduce inflammation and protect your cartilage. By incorporating these foods into your diet, you're giving your joints the love and care they need to stay lubricated and pain-free. If you found today's video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more natural remedies and health tips. And don't forget to share this video with someone who might benefit from these joint-loving foods. Keep nourishing your body, and I'll see you in the next video.